This podcast is brought to you by the couchcommentators.shop. Help support the channel by purchasing your Couch Commentators merchandise using the link below.
Welcome back to the Couch Commentators podcast, the fastest growing podcast in the nation, and some may say the world. Today, I'm back. Firstly, I know you guys miss me.
Jeez.
And look, usually I go to introduce you guys, but firstly, I just want to point at the camera, look into the barrel of the camera, and say, "I told you so." Now you may be thinking, "What, Brendan? What did you tell us?" Well, guess what? The flat track bullies got fucking bullied. It happened. I said, once they get to verse a decent team, it's going to happen. And it did. So I want apologies from the fans. I expect that in the comments and some nice speak pipes next week when you admit that your team is a flat track bully. But yes, gentlemen, how are we? Great work without me. James, Dan, how you been? James, mate?
Yeah, after last week's podcast, the TV deals have been flying in for me. They say there's a bit of host about this guy. Other than that, ripped in for the Anzacs on Anzac Day.
Oh yeah, had to do that.
Had to dig in for the diggers.
Yeah.
Then pretty good weekend. Para is officially second on the upside down ladder. It's been a long time since we haven't been on the top of the upside down ladder, so it's good.
Good stuff, mate.
Been
Good
about 8
stuff.
weeks, I'd say.
Yeah.
Look, I'm fearing for my job. I'm hoping the TV deals come through because I'm afraid. Dan, mate, how you been, mate?
Yeah, look, I've had all these baddies hitting me up on Instagram after last week's episode. You know, it's just
I can see.
it's been crazy. Like without you here, it's just they just want me.
Yeah, it's crazy the pull I have.
It's all those thirst traps, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, I've had a pretty quiet weekend. You know, pretty quiet Anzac Day. No football that day. None whatsoever, especially between the hours of 4 and 6 o'clock. None whatsoever. Yeah, and then just chilled out and the rest of the weekend.
Beautiful.
Didn't even drink a sip of alcohol on Anzac Day. A bit of a un-Australian moment.
I was gonna say,
for
look,
me.
the Anzacs went to war, so you could drink alcohol on a free day off
And play 2-up. Come on.
Play 2-up. Come on.
You know, one no fact, I've never played 2-up in my life.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What? As for me and James, we did go out. We did go play some 2-up. I would like to say the day started off well. I was winning, and I got up a bit until I got too drunk. And then it all went downhill. I also started going onto the hard rateds. Now, they were $15 a can, so I paid $45 for 3 cans of alcohol. And that's where the day started going downhill because the hard rated started hitting my brain. And then it just, my gambling went worse.
How much do you pay for a 10-pack of hard rated?
Yeah, probably like about 50 to 60, I'd say. So, like, it's
You paid for 3/4 of a 10-pack in 3 drinks.
Ridiculous amounts of money. But it was for the Anzacs. I'm sure the money that went to Narellan Hotel has gone towards the Anzacs. So that's what it's for. Let us know your gambling stories over the weekend. Let us know how you went. Any heads and ups. Talking about gambling, fuck me. We all suck.
It was a bad week.
2 weeks in a row we've all sucked.
Well, I think my horse is still running.
Yeah, I would say my one is as well.
Yeah, definitely mine in the multi. Yep.
I had a multi as well, and look, horse didn't win, didn't get a place. I don't think any of us fucking even got places. It was a bad week all around.
As Lucas said, it was your annual overpass.
Yeah,
bet.
Had to bet on overpass. It was a quokka. If you remember, we're enlightened on what the quokka is on this podcast by Lucas. And it's also an animal, guys. It's not just the race.
It's not just the race.
Overpass not getting in the top 3 for that one, so that sucked.
I was extremely scared with my Jim's Jam because when I was reading up on it, it said that it got out to a good lead in its last race and finished strong. And I'm like, this is at Money Valley. Known for its shortest straight in Australia. So I'm like, oh, sweet, it'll get out of the front. Never looked like it. It was sitting about second last the whole race and didn't have a fucking gear. I went, oh, God.
There was no money coming in.
I didn't watch mine, but fucking, it was 2 in a row. It was going for 3 in a row. And it was fucking favourite. How did it not fucking place?
Yeah, mate. That's the horses. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. 1-800-858-858 if you have a
Bet
problem.
with your head, not over it.
Also,
Speaking
good to
of,
see we're all still alive. Deshaun hasn't got us.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Statsman follow. Has he been here? No. All right, sweet. No worries.
Beautiful. I did have a couple wins though as well on multis. I was firing that. I should have fucking put an NRL multi for Leachy's lock, but
well.
Yeah,
well.
I got one, which thankfully halved my 2-up losses, so that was nice.
I got a couple as well. But yeah, look, we promise. Look down the barrel of the camel, guys, and we promise that we'll come back bigger, better than ever this week. One of us will win. It might be a listener bet. Bring back the listener bets. Where are they been? If you want to see those, let us know, and you can be the first one. If you're listening right now, DM Dan.
And if it's Matthew Caswell, then it's not happening.
And you can be the listener bet. Listener questions. Speaking of listeners, the best part of the podcast brought to us for you. It's the listener questions. We got plenty this week, and it's by two men, Ken and Matty C. Shout out for the questions. Okay, let's get into it. Ken asks, who would you like to fight in a charity boxing match? And why is it Matty C? Dan, I'll go to you first.
That was my answer. Look, like, there's a lot of like weight difference between me and Matty C. But
do you think you could get down to his weight or he could get up to yours?
Neither.
Okay, so
I don't think I'd ever be like 80 kilos.
But it's an exhibition, so it's a bit of,
exactly.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Look, Matt does talk a lot of shit, and sometimes he does not like to take his licks.
That's true.
So he can take these hands in his face.
Oh, okay. Look, I'd pay to watch it.
There's been plenty of times where I've said that I'd like to punch Matt in the face.
So let's get it happening. James, mate, who were you?
I've notoriously said fuck charity. Just
the
wouldn't do
person
it.
charity, or
I'm having a charity boxing match against charity.
And you're gonna get in the ring and fuck him.
anyone can cop it.
No, look, loving not a fighter. I'll be dodging that.
For me, anyone.
Matty C, 2 fights in one night.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to verse my counterpart who's not here, Lucas. I reckon he's got fucking long reach, that bloke, though. So I might cop a couple stray punches, but he deserves it for going for Tigers. Over the stuff I've been copping over the last week. We'll get into the last couple of days. We'll get into that soon, but fuck the Tigers.
Yeah, fuck the Tigers, I agree.
Okay. Next one. Actually, first, I want to, Ken, let us know who you want to see us fight. Do you want to see us fight each other? It'd be great.
Or who do you want to fight?
Maybe like a triple threat match, like WWE.
Triple threat, no holds barred, no disqualification.
Beautiful.
I'll have Ken as my Paul Wayman.
Paul Wayman.
Yeah.
You mean Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman as well.
Yeah, Paul Wayman, the old prop.
Michael Wayman.
Yeah. Same.
Same shit.
Yeah, but what about his brother Paul? He also played.
Paul
He
Heyman
mustn't have made NRL.
comes in with a steel chair, beats us both.
And then hands the chair to Ken.
All right, next one. It is, who's your all-time celebrity crush? Oh, okay. Dan.
Look, I think I might steal everyone's answer from back in the day. The first Transformers movie,
Ooh.
Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Specifically in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you can't beat that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I did beat it a lot of times.
Clip that.
But and then recently, it's probably been Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty.
For no particular reason.
At the moment. James, mate.
All right, we'll go the two-prong answer like they did. Mia Kunis.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
you like a bit of Meg, do you?
Yeah, just loved her work as Meg. No, it was that 70s show for obvious reasons. Then probably Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not great at acting, but good to look at.
Yeah, definitely.
If we go recency bias, I'll probably go Margot Robbie. She's a
Yeah.
decent sort.
Yep.
And then probably like Scarlett Johansson's pretty fucking
Yeah.
pretty hot. And then Jessica Alba, when she played in Fantastic Four, she's pretty pretty good sort. So if you're watching, we're free. We're single guys.
Special mention to Jennifer Aniston,
Jennifer Aniston, yeah,
especially in Friends.
Yeah, Friends. What about Big Bang Theory? What's her name?
Penny.
Betty. Yeah,
But
that's
like,
the one. Yeah.
whatever the actor's name
Know
is.
what we're
Yeah.
talking about.
Shout out to the girl from Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah. You're in my heart
All the
forever.
OGs will remember.
Oh well.
Let us know who yours is, Ken.
Yeah.
And
Dan's
if it's any of ours, you can't have them.
gonna go over to the follow corner for a second. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's got some memories flashing back there.
Oh.
Okay. Now, gentlemen. Next question is: am I ever going to see Leachy at Bunnings? Currently 0-5. 0-5 at Bunnings. Well, I would love to see what days he's going because, like, it's
Yeah.
got to be weekends, surely. I
If he's
don't.
going Saturdays and Sundays,
Yeah.
he's fucked.
You're not going to see me on weekends,
But
unfortunately.
there's
Ken.
also the fact that he's got to poke his head into an area that he's not meant to go.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Matt is somehow he gets lucky, finds me. I don't know if he's going. Well, he kind of knows where I work generally, so
Yeah.
he'll pop around there every now and then to see me.
And then there's
But,
me. I just message you.
yeah,
Where
Dan
are
will
you?
message me.
In this aisle.
Most of the time, I'm out the back. I know Bunnings doesn't have an out the back, but the dock is classified as out the back. So it's hard to find me. I'm like a cockroach, mate. I'm just always hiding around.
You can survive nuclear bombs.
Yeah. But yeah, next time I'm sure you'll see me. It'll be 1 and 6. 1 and 6.
1 and 6.
Next one, it's from Ken. He asks, question for Dan. All-time women's WWE crush. This is going to be tough for you, mate.
I haven't fucking survived. I haven't recovered from the celebrity crush. Now I'm
Yeah.
going to do my fucking all-time WWE women's crush. Fucking hell.
Pants might have a stain too.
Look, me and Ken may have been talking about this question all afternoon and just listing off like all fucking women
Nice.
WWE wrestlers. But probably like all time.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'd have to say like Kelly.
Kelly.
She was a
So
bit of
good
me.
you say it twice.
Yeah, name so good. So
It was a bit of me back in the day, but you know, recently, obviously, it's got to be Mommy.
Mommy.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. She could pin me down.
Or Stephanie Vaquer is getting up there as well. She's
Steph, if you're listening,
she can do her finisher on me any day. If you don't know what her finisher is, look it up.
James, you got any?
You'll thank me later.
Any that come to
Trish
your
Stratus.
mind? Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Then I'll go Liv Morgan from today. Yeah.
Nice, yeah. For me, I'd probably go Rikishi. Fuck. I'm like,
Wait.
Just watching him put ass in face. Oh,
Tell you what,
I want to be me.
Hottest tag team when him and Scotty Too Hottie were in the ring.
oh, yeah. Scotty too hottie. Oh,
I don't think I can control myself.
Oh,
He was just too hottie.
It was too hottie. Great question. Let us know yours, Ken. I'm sure you've been already telling Dan, but
I can go through some honourable mentions from
okay,
Ken.
some honorable mentions. Get him out.
Let's see.
Jeez, this is just the horny fucking episode.
All right, where is it?
Flash the names like it's a end credit scene.
End credits. Just goes for like 2 minutes.
Ken's was Stacey Keebler growing up,
Oh yeah.
and then he said, "There's two they're not wrestlers, but they're like the
They were actresses of a different sort.
like the interviewers on WWE
yeah,
at the
yeah.
moment. Kathy Kelly and Jackie Redmond. They're like top tier.
Top tier.
Fuck, who else did he say?
Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And comment if you want Dan to do a full tier list on every.
He
female
mentioned
wrestler.
Natalia.
Okay.
Fucking Nikki Bella. Yeah, so
Nikki Bella, yeah.
oh, Stephanie McMahon in her day as well. He said.
Yeah, well,
No.
look, just a long list. And shout out to our women listeners if you're
So-
listening to this.
I will do a tier list one day.
And we'll get male hottest superstars coming out soon for the women listeners.
Rosie does his hottest 100 football players, but
Yeah.
what about wrestlers?
The couch commentators on
Yeah.
Hottest 100 wrestlers.
Beautiful, coming soon. Yeah,
Number 1, Rikishi. Nah, the boogeyman. Number 1.
I'm coming to get you.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Was being a bit of a Mark Henry fan, actually.
Next question from I don't know if it's a typo. It's Dopey Caswell.
Oh, who would have wrote that?
Who wrote that, Dan? It says, thought on the high contact crackdown. If this continues into Magic Round, it's going to be bad. Well, look, I would say yes, it will be bad. Gentlemen, what's your opinion? Bad? Yeah.
Do you not remember the Magic Round of a couple of years ago that literally all it was just
Yeah,
sin bin,
the
sin
same
bin,
thing.
sin bin, sin bin,
Mate,
all for high contact.
I don't know what you're talking about. Parramatta didn't have a single sin bin over the weekend. We're just an extremely well-disciplined team.
Yeah.
Just clean up your game. Stop being grubby dogs, Canterbury.
No high tackles,
Hey.
no penalties given.
The Dragons didn't do one either, so
Oh, there you go. Just
Well, good work, guys. As for the
non-grub
crackdown,
teams.
yeah.
obviously it's the most fucked thing in NRL at the moment.
Yes.
The fact that they're going, like, Sharks got given one, but we also got one against us.
Yeah.
But we got one that was, again, like 5 tackles before or something. That's the most fucked part, is going back in time to be like,
And was that one where the ref's like, I don't even know what tackle it was when he was
Yeah.
like explaining to the players.
Yeah.
it's
And-
ridiculous.
And then you had ones like the Ryan Pappenhausen one that happened on the spot
yeah.
and was dealt with then. That's fair enough. But when they have to go back like a couple minutes, it's fucked. Like, and then
It's where do you stop? Do you now go
Yeah.
back through the whole game every time it's played and just be like, 10 minutes ago, there was actually a tackle. There's
Like-
a hip drop. We're going to get back to that.
the bunker at halftime. There was the boys have got to come out of the sheds.
Yeah.
We've got to go play another half an hour of footy.
We're actually going to take that try from 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We
And they-
actually,
like it's some of these tackles are so egregious and outrageous that I almost felt that Mulatalo was hard done by. Like obviously it should have never been a penalty in the history
Yeah.
of the game, but at the same time, if what else is a penalty?
yeah, everyone else,
It's by the letter of the law. It's a
Yeah.
penalty.
It's-
everyone else is laying down and getting penalties.
Yeah.
Why is Ronaldo challenging and not getting a fucking penalty?
Mate, it's
And
stupidest
even if it's-
challenge in the world.
Even if it's no, that's not the stupidest challenge in the world,
Oh.
James. Because Ryan Pappenhausen
Pappenhausen.
put a challenge up and then got Ben in the bin. That is the stupidest challenge ever. Imagine going in and
Challenge.
seeing Craig Bellamy after that and just be like, sorry, mate. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, fuck that.
That's fucking doing laps all day
Oh,
on Monday.
That was the stupidest thing I've seen, other than the 20 plus sin bins that happened throughout the round. Yeah, answer your question, Matt. It's really bad.
It's fact.
It's bad. And we'll get probably even more in depth later. But all right.
Might be time to just stop watching football for till after Origin, and it'll fix itself.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a couple rounds of bad, and then they're like, oh, actually, we don't care about high tackles anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, around Origin time.
yeah, yeah.
Which is a month away.
That's why Latrell got 1 week.
Yeah, so
So you can come back. Next one, it's from Matty C again. He asks, when was the last time you guys changed your oil in your car or checked your tire pressure? Crazy question. Is he like going to attack our cars? Tire pressure, I did mine recently when I went on the trip to visit mum and dad for Easter. So I did that. Oil, fuck. Man, last time James checked my oil.
He said changed. That's even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine
James.
would be. When did I buy this car? It's 24 months.
Yeah, look, my car has got a service light on it. I will be going to get it serviced soon. So, yeah, Dan.
mine would have been For oil, it would have been around this time last year. I got it done before Easter.
Nice.
And tire pressure, I literally check that every week because I have a little button on my on my which side is it? On my windscreen wiper thing that I can change the tire pressure. And I actually had to put some air in my tires the other week.
Oh yeah, tire pressure.
The other day.
I checked just last week before going away for Easter. I just check it before big drives.
Nice. Yeah, not gonna lie, really bad with my car. Really bad at checking stuff. I might have to go see our friend Aiden. He's really good with oils.
No liquids.
He might be able to help me out. Okay. Next one from Matt again. He asks, is there anything worse than single-ply toilet paper in public bathrooms? Maybe no toilet paper? Question mark. James, anything worse?
Anything worse?
Couple things.
Yeah, there's just a couple. Genocide's pretty bad. Sexual assault is also up there.
But single-ply toilet
paper.
It's like
using single ply, then your finger goes through the paper and gets shit on it.
But single-ply toilet paper.
But the enjoyment of the finger going through the toilet paper.
Anything else that could be worse? No, nothing's worse.
I don't think anything's worse than single ply toilet paper. No.
Yeah. Dan, you feeling
the Holocaust?
Yeah, no, single-ply toilet paper's up there.
I think literally, like you think of like World War I, World War II. That ain't shit compared to single ply toilet paper, honestly.
I mean, like, yeah, as James said, genocide, like it's there.
Yeah.
But single-ply toilet paper.
Like genocide is like here, but single-ply toilet paper is like just there, like just above it.
World hunger. World peace. Single-ply
homelessness problem.
Unemployment rates.
Look, yes, we're taking the piss out of you. The question was silly. Yeah, but
that was a Matty Caswell question.
Single-ply toilet paper, pretty shit. I mean, actually. But yeah, 4-ply all the way.
You're going that rich shit.
Yeah, usually you just get the 4-ply out at home, but look, scrunch it up and she's all the same.
Wait.
I mean, like,
are you a scruncher?
no, a folder.
You're a folder. Fuck. If you're a scruncher, can't I was saying it out.
Wow, fuck! I should have said I am.
Clip farm. Wait. We can redo this.
I scrunch.
Like there's gonna be some clips out of this podcast.
Okay. Next question. It's from Caswell. He asks, how does Ronaldo get a Dalian point on Sunday? If anything, the bloke should get minus points. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know he got a Dalian point. That's kind of interesting to me. First I'm hearing. I mean, he scored a try. He probably played one of his better games because he hadn't really been seeing the ball too much, I'd say. Finally got the ball a bit, but scored a try, so I guess that was in the.
Yeah, didn't he have a couple of other line breaks as well? Like, I thought he played pretty good.
Yeah, Matt just hates the bloke, honestly.
Well, he hates the whole of Cronulla and the supporters, and especially Nico Hines. And I'm sure we're going to hear that later.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, mate. It's okay. But yeah, look, we don't choose the points, but I would say because he played somewhat decent, I feel like. Sure, Will Kennedy got some points as well.
Yeah, Kennedy got like 3, I think.
He was on fire. Okay, next question. From Matt again. He asked, Tigers are in a no-win situation. If we lose Appy, we are silly. But if we lose TDS,
Talon De Silva,
we will lose another junior. Yeah, that's...
Look, not really a question. It's more of a like...
Statement.
But I don't know why he puts question marks on these things.
Nah, that's... look, this is the situation Para was in, especially with Ethan Saunders, less with Blaze Talagi because obviously we were willing to play him fullback, but again, he wanted to play 5'8", so again, you want to keep Dylan Brown, which we also lost. But, but yeah, sometimes... Like, look at Penrith. That's why they've lost so many juniors. Because if you're a young half, like Katoa, he could like people talk about like Penrith's plan was to have him come through the ranks. He's way too good to be sitting there going, I wonder if I'll ever get a chance in front of Cleary.
Yeah. Like, and if they still had Luai there,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You got two of the best halves in the game. Not anymore though.
Yeah.
Luai's a
Unfortunately,
bit.
it's the way the cookie crumbles
Yeah.
sometimes.
And
Unless you have a really good like New South Wales Cup team like Newtown Jets, and then somehow keep Jaden Beryl there and
Trindle for
for hell. Yeah, most players want to progress and become the main man, not the sidekick.
Honestly, if I was the Tigers, I'd be keeping Talon because he seems like he's the future of their club.
It's you would have to lose Appy,
and
like,
then,
by the sounds of it.
You're then losing Galvin and Appy, and then it just starts becoming a bit of
and then
again.
And then if you let an Appy go, like he's probably still got another 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And like you want Jerome Luai to be as happy as possible, and
imagine you get rid of Appy and then Luai uses his contract and goes, "Yeah, I'm out this year, brother."
Back to Penrith I go.
Yeah, because he can leave any year. Yeah. Just remember that.
imagine the end of this year, Galvin's like, I'm leaving the rest of the 12 months, even though they said he can't, but he can do anything. And then Luai leaves as well. It's like, you guys suck again.
Yeah, look, it'd be rough for Matt, but
it'd be great for us.
It'd be great for the content. But it's tough, Matt, and a lot of teams go for it. Penrith have gone through it a lot lately. Okay, next one. It's from Matt. This question is a Matt. It's a bit loosey goosey, so get ready for this, guys.
I did change a couple words to more like YouTube friendly and Spotify friendly.
If you are watching porn and you finish, and the scene changes and you see balls, is it gay? James.
I've got a deeper question as well.
Yeah.
Because if you finish while watching someone finish like on a girl or something, is that also gay because you're just watching a dick come? Sure, there might be a girl underneath there, but
you're just watching another dude gum. Well,
I don't have the answers.
Yeah.
Usually when a dick comes on the screen when I'm watching porn, I just close my eyes.
It's crazy because I only watch 2 guys usually. Usually they're both, but they both have balls most of the time.
I usually just watch one guy.
But a lot of food for thought there. But
then, like, if you were to like take the dicks away and watch 2 girls, then it's by definition gay.
It is gay to watch that.
But it's fucking hot. But it's still gay.
It's still gay. Matt, you've thrown a spanner in the works here. we don't have the answers.
Like, there's like all our other podcasts, and then this one in horny level.
Oh yeah,
this is fucking skyrocketed.
This is like fucking 18 plus on the title.
R-rated.
R-rated. Okay, yeah, good questions. That's the listener questions done and dusted. Thank you guys so much for sending them through. Now we go to the speak pipes, and
I can't wait for that.
There's plenty, so let's sit back and enjoy. First one, it is from Rang.
Morning, lads. Rang here. Just on my way to the dawn service on Anzac Day. Thought I'd quickly call in regarding the Bulldogs game last night before everyone continues to shit down my throat. No two ways around it. We lost that game. We played horrible in the first half.
Yep.
It was our discipline that let us down. Way too many penalties and drop ball. But some of the sin binnings, like Josh Curran one, 100% fair, direct contact to the head. I thought Tupanua was a little hard done by because he only made contact with the head after the other forward knocked the head across the tackle into him. And the one that really annoyed me was Tupanua doesn't get sin binned for raising the knee. Like, in all fairness, I think that could have been a full send-off, not even just a sin bin.
Yeah.
But then Montoya gets sin binned for a high shot when the kick-out hits, I think it was Dean Mariner, and then he flies about a metre sideways into Montoya's shoulder. Like, I don't know what else he's meant to do there. I thought that one was a bit bullshit, but yeah, our discipline lost us the game, and no, Dan, that's not an excuse. It's the reason we lost, and it's 100% our fault, so it's not an excuse. Anyway, have a good day, lads.
Beautiful stuff, Rag. I'm hoping you enjoyed my point out at the start of the podcast.
I may have been getting videos from Aiden Earl of Rag blowing up at the TV.
Look, I think we're all in agreement. Some of the fucking sin bins were absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
The fact that Tipanua didn't get fucking sin bin or sent off for that knee to the head
Double
is
knee.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I was going to say not one, but two knees
I think
to
it
the
was
head.
because they had sin bin so many people for like high tackles. They're like,
Yeah.
oh well, fuck.
Then I
Keep
think
sin binning them.
like they were like just thinking over about the knee, and then like a minute later when
Yeah, Montoya.
Montoya
Well, I guess we can fucking square it up.
Yeah.
It's fucked. It was honestly like, so yeah, some of them, like I think there was a couple where they're like, yeah, it bounces off some other player into the shoulder. Like,
yeah.
what are you going to do now? Like, are you going to drop your shoulder after like they bounce off one of your other players? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Honestly, it's
Make
getting
it make sense.
fired up. And yeah, Bulldogs are flat track bullies. Thanks, Frank.
Wait, what was that? Bulldogs are flat track bullies. Yep, okay.
Who do they have this week? I can't wait to see them. Fucking lose.
Not sure. Titans.
Titans. Yeah, that
With
okay.
like suspensions
Yeah, I was
galore.
gonna say. It's not that, but it's kind of a flat track, so they might be good for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Long time no chat. Okay, looking forward.
G'day, boys. Fuck, how are yous?
Yeah, not too
Good,
bad,
not too
mate.
bad, mate.
Yeah, good. Fucking been a bit MIA off the speak pipes again. You know, sometimes I just get fucking like, I'm sure we all can relate. We all just get a bit busy and fucking get sidetracked with shit. But you know, that's no excuse. I should do my due diligence. That's how
Yeah,
you say it, and send in a speak pipe.
go the big lift.
Fuck, Aiden finally got me, eh? He was chasing me up for ages to do some work. He's fucking hounding me. I was like, fuck. So I went there and went with Zach and we put some fucking bricks in for him. Just a good, honest day's labour, you know? Making up some mud mixes, mixing the concrete, cleaning some shit down, raking rocks out of his yard, levelling his front lawn. Fucking... just some good, hard, honest labouring, you know? And we did at one point say, imagine we got the couch commentators here to help, and we were all in agreement that James would be good. Dan, we just thought would be fucking watching WrestleMania because it was the day of WrestleMania. So don't ever fucking question whether I'm a good bloke, Aiden, because I gave up WrestleMania to come and help you. And then Leachy, we all thought, fuck, well, he can't drive a forklift on here, so he'd be fucked. But we were all in agreement that the CTP would be a weapon.
CTP.
Oh, I
Good old
appreciate your
insurance.
never-ending faith in me.
Yeah, cheers. No, yeah, same here.
I reckon I'd be some good muscle just to carry shit around, you know?
But you would be watching, like, if WrestleMania is on, it's on, you know?
I mean, what was I doing all weekend down the coast? Watching WrestleMania.
As for me, I think I'm actually really good at just, like, motivating people. I'm a man motivator. I can just be in that corner just saying, Ken, you've got this, mate. Think of the lamb skewers at the end of the road, mate.
So I'll give you the hot tip about Brandon when you're working with him and it's a bit hard. Like, so he can be a good worker, or other times he'll just complain and make your day worse by his complaining.
or he's like a blister. He shows up when all the hard work's done.
That's look, there's some great truths there, and somewhere in the middle is the actual fucking real truth.
It's my truth.
Yeah. But yeah, look, next time I'm sure we'll be happy to come around.
Yeah.
We still got to come around for the house warmings anyway, gentlemen. So look forward to that. Okay, next one from our little black book.
Uh-oh.
And just to glaze on the CTP insurance, James, just one more time. I'm very sad that Inti Yanan got kicked out of the comp. Turns out you actually have to pay like a registration fee or something to play OzTag. I don't know. I was under the belief that if you know well and truly you aren't going to make the finals, then you should just get to play for free. But turns out that's not actually the case, and they booted us. So I'm very upset that I'll be retired from men's now for at least a year minimum. with the birth of my son. But really hoping that when I come back, we can sign James. You other two, look, we'll have you in the little book. We'll have your names written down. But formally, we're only willing to pay James. But if you guys work hard in the
Yeah,
off
fair
season, maybe there's a couple of dollars for yous. But the budget will be spent, and we have our priority signings. So anyway, good luck for you guys for the rest of the year, buddy. That flew through, eh? Well, it went quick, but we had some fun. And you know
Yeah.
what? Maybe we fucking splashed a bit of cash at Farlow in the form of some KFC chicken nuggets. Maybe you'll get on board for that.
It's KFC.
Yeah, KFC vouchers or something.
That's easy.
You know-
Getting
you know
board
what?
of KFC.
I feel hard done by here.
Mm.
What about the thickie set?
Yeah.
The girth.
Yeah.
The girth fucking quake. Like, I
True.
feel hard done by.
You should feel hard done by. I mean, it's hard to pay other players when James is on the biggest contract known to Oztake history, 1.4 mil.
Yeah, it's,
for 10 years.
It really does hurt the salary cap.
$14 million.
I'm not willing to take unders.
Yeah. It's CTP.
I am looking forward to seeing a wiser Ken. Fatherhood should
Yeah.
really enlighten him. He'll get dad strength as well.
Yeah.
Don't know how important strength is in Oztag, but
Wiser, he'll be able to play. Yeah, just so much more time on the field.
It would just think of
Yeah.
holy shit, I can do that. Bang, and we'll score a try.
And he might even pay his rego. Which is crazy.
No, don't be silly. No.
When I found out that, I'm like, oh man, wow.
No wonder you guys got kicked out of the
I
comp.
thought we were bad. We had one player not registered.
Who was that?
Gav.
And totally
Dan as well. Fuck. 2 players. All right. Next one. It's from Car Update. I've been waiting on this.
Bro, we haven't heard from this about 2 months.
All right, and last but least,
Last.
I've got a car update for you guys. I know it's been a while.
please be good.
So yeah, as you know, I've got to work. I've actually got fucking so many cars at my house. I've got 4 cars in total, right? And my missus has her
Jesus.
car. I've got my work ute. I've got the fucking courier, my ute, and then we've got the Dadmobile, which is like now my new family car. It's a station wagon and shit.
The
But
Dadmobile.
I hadn't driven my ute in ages. So I was like, fuck, you know what? I'll go and fucking take it out for a drive. I had to go to Parramatta. I was like, I'll take it for a drive. That's a pretty good drive. Anyway, I went to start it, flat battery.
Yeah.
It was so fucking sad, But it was better than what used to happen. At least, the engine hadn't fallen out or fucking, it hadn't exploded or something. But I only had one of them real small battery chargers that I used to use for my bike. So, it reckoned it was going to take 35 hours to charge it. So hopefully
Jeez.
by the time I get home, that'll be done. Fingers crossed, boys, it's not an alternator. That is one of the only things Aiden hasn't actually replaced on it, but at least if it is that, it's an easy fix.
Easy win.
But, just thought I'd give you a little update on that. Just played a little prank on me, Fucking that car, it always fucking keeps you on your toes.
Just when you think it's going good. Just a little...
Life throws a curveball.
Yeah.
I had some battery problems the week before Easter as well, to the point where I thought my car wasn't going to start when I was in Penrith. And I was like, oh, geez. And then it just kicked over and I went, fuck, we're on.
Then he asked Ken to borrow his battery charger for 36 hours in Penrith.
I actually just swapped batteries with Ken and left my dying one in his car. And,
Sorry about that, Ken, mate. Sorry. I'm sure Aiden would be happy to fix the alternator if that is a problem. Okay, next one from Resilience.
Oh, God.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening,
I just
mate.
want to quickly explain something.
Yep.
I want to quickly explain what the definition of resilience is. Resilience is the mental fortitude to combat tough decisions and battle through tough predicaments. And the Tigers showed that on the weekend. Now, what I want to use the term resilience in a sentence so you understand it. The Sharks have very little resilience. Keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
Keen to hear your thoughts.
Is that the most knowledge
Resilient.
Matty C has ever produced?
Oh, you search that up on Google. There's no
Chat GTP.
Okay, Google, what is resilience? Yeah, look. Resilience. You don't just fucking rip in. Let's just fucking rip the band-aid off. Look, you're going to fucking bring it out of me. Tigers played one of their best games. Fucking hats off to them. They made some try-saving tackles that were like fucking ankle grabs. Like there was like meters between us scoring a try to win the game. I think they had 3 charge downs. Again, just a lot of effort they put in. But there was some fucking shit calls during that game that really grinded my gears. I might get into that later because I don't want to take the whole segment of this on the shit calls. But as for resilience, look, we were down like 10-0, was it, to start the half? And we fucking fought back to make it 10-6 right before the fucking half finished. So that's resilience right there, brother. Look. Yes, you guys played good, so I'll give you that. But yeah, we were robbed. We were robbed, and I'll get into that later. All right, I've calmed down. Next one. B stung him on the nose.
Okay.
Him.
Hey, boys.
Hello, mate.
I just want Dan's and James's opinion.
Yeah, interesting.
Is Ronaldo Mulatalo the biggest fucking cat to ever play rugby league? If he thinks that is a fucking high tackle and tries to challenge it, right, because Jack Bird's hand hit the ball and bounced up and tapped his nose, and I mean fucking the smallest rugby league tap ever, what has this game come to? That cunt deserved to lose his challenge.
That's how you really feel.
Mate, biggest flog in rugby league, in my opinion. He fucking deserves everything coming his way.
Oh, wow, is that a threat?
That's a threat.
That's a threat. Ronaldo, watch out, brother.
0-0. Matthew Caswell has made a threat on the live podcast.
James, your thoughts on?
Look, I touched on this before. I thought it was
Yeah.
an absolutely ridiculous challenge. The one thing it did do is it possibly put the line of like what contact's allowed and what contact isn't.
Yeah.
Considering we all had no idea where that line existed. So if anything, I want to thank him for that. So we know that's allowed.
Any more thoughts there as well?
Nah, it was pretty stupid, but
It's catty behaviour. It was
Yeah.
catty behaviour.
but he's not the biggest cat in the NRL though.
He had a pretty good game, but that was cat. Meow.
He plays for the Sharks, so he's not the biggest cat.
I know he didn't ask my opinion, but the letter of the law says anything that hits the fucking head, accidental or not, is a high tackle. And that was a high tackle, mate. So fuck you. And watch out for whatever comes your way. But as for like what was funny, like obviously Ronaldo like fucking faked injury to try and like and then challenged it. Luai did the exact same thing when Nikora, like he kind of turned into Nikora's tackle. Like it was forceful contact to the head, which is why he got his head in the bin. But he was like spinning at the same time, so it kind of like went with him. And then Luai, like he stands up and goes like this, and then drops down to the ground. And then because of that, he has to go off for 15 minutes. Is Luai the biggest cat in the game? I think so.
And then
That's
he
my
passed the
rebuttal.
HIA, so there was obviously nothing wrong with him.
Yeah,
like-
I think he realized like, fuck, I did get the penalty, I did get the 10 in the bin, but
it
he
wasn't
probably
worth
would have.
it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it because it would have happened either way.
But I'm pretty sure why.
Because
while
the tackle was bad enough. He did not
Yeah.
need to fake. It would
Yeah.
have got caught up.
I'm pretty sure why he was off the field. That's when you guys like kind of mounted the comeback and.
Yep. Okay. Next one, I'm sure this one's good. This one's from Matt again. See what he has to say here.
Another note, boys. How can the Cronulla fucking halfback, Nicholas Vachoka Hines, have 23 minutes in front of our goalposts right? With the wind behind him, so he should be able to slot it from 35, 40 metres out, being on $1 million a year. And the fucking cat doesn't fucking do it. It is a fucking joke. He is paid all this fucking money and just cannot step up on a big stage. The bloke is a fucking rugby league pussy. Mate, fucking stupid. I cannot fucking believe it. We were like, when you guys scored on halftime, Brandon,
Yeah, mate.
I was like to my missus, we have lost this with the wind behind them in the second half. I don't expect to win this at all. Mate, but your guys' ability to shit the rugby league bed is beyond me. Fucking missing the finals soon, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Before you go off with
Okay,
him,
I'll go fucking
It's-
fire up.
him saying all that is just him being a casual. So just remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Maddie C stands for Maddie Casual, firstly.
I do think there's a lot of truth veiled behind a lot of aggression there from Matt. Of should you guys have won? Yes. Was your systems not great? Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't think he's got into the right
it's just
positions.
sometimes, where we took an extra run
Yeah.
and we got to like fifth tackle and
There
we're
was,
doing on
like,
fifth.
Times
It's
where
just-
AFB
it's
ran the
stupid.
ball
Yeah.
where you should have just went for it.
But I think Nico had 3 attempts at field goal. He had one that bounced off the post from 50 out.
That one was fucking
Like,
amazing.
That was so close. Like, we're talking inches, and it bounced on the inside. Usually, if it bounces on the inside, it usually goes through. Like,
Yeah,
it
it
bounced on the
drops
inside
through,
and
yeah.
come out. Poor luck. Like, Nico's got fucked luck. Like,
and then
it's
was it
happened-
Trindle that was running through and almost grabbed the ball?
Yeah.
Like,
And then
you win the game if that happens.
there was also fucking, like, just... if we had a decent centre, we would probably win the game because Ronaldo scores in the corner if Atkinson just passed that ball.
Yeah.
But either way, Nico has another 2 shots at field goal. Both times the markers, the defensive line rushes on him, whether they're onside or not, they don't give a fuck. But they rush him, they block him twice. Okay, so now the 4th time, and when everyone goes, oh, it's time for Nico to stand up and do it. We did set up. We had a fucking plan. Why would Trindle be an extra 10 meters behind
Yeah,
Nico if
yeah.
they didn't plan to go to Nico and back to Trindle?
Yeah, look,
they
I didn't
realized
mind
everyone
that.
would rush him, then pass to Trindle. Trindle misses his one as well. But guess what? You have $1 million halfback as well, Matthew. And guess what he did? Fuck all. He didn't have 1 attempt at field goal. He passed to fucking Dewey, his center. And he fucking missed. So why didn't your bloke take the fucking stand and have a crack? He didn't have 1 try assist. He fucking had 8 tackles, 1 missed tackle, not 1 line break assist. You know how many try assists Nico had? 2. And guess what? The other try we had was a line break assist from him that he passed down the sideline to Ronaldo, and then Will Kennedy scored. So he had fucking actually one of his best games, I think, this season. And sure, he didn't get the field goal to fucking ice it, but there were so many opportunities that we could have won the game. And that's where I will jump back on your point of, yes, it did look like we did not want to win at the end there.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of great defense from you guys, and there was a lot of robbery. And robbery will come soon.
There was like all those times where it's like 4th tackle.
Yeah.
You just make an AFB run at the line. And it's
Yeah.
like,
That's-
use it 20 meters out. Just fucking go
We
for
should've
it.
The
went-
problem
when
with the
Talakai
system
was-
is,
yeah.
like, from a very outside point of view, I'm not even a fan, but yeah, like, who knows what actually happens inside their walls. But obviously the idea was, Fanua Blake's our best forward. He gets our quickest to play the ball on average, so we'll use him to, like, be the one before. But because the Tigers knew that,
Yeah.
they were just laying all over him, and
Yeah.
the ref did not want to give a penalty away for holding down on our last tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, there was a couple of times the markers weren't square, but look, did we say that? I'll get into that later. Okay, next one is to congratulations, Jimmy Bear. Yeah.
Just a quick question for James here. How does it feel being kissed on the dick, knowing that you guys got the bye in a week full of stupid calls by the bunker and then ruining the game? Mate, kissed on the dick. Surely you get some sin bins next week so it's even with everyone. But at the end of the day, 2 points in the bag, and Para move on. Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you, Matt. I love your work. Yeah, look, we worked really hard this week on our just integrity as a play group to make sure there was no sin bids.
The buys are pretty like formidable force. Like,
Well, look, Dylan Brown has got a sin bid during a bye week before had missed a few weeks through suspension. So
I wonder what happened there.
it can happen to Parramatta
Can happen,
players.
can happen. Especially when they have like trials going on for like.
It is only Monday, so
Yeah.
there could be news to still come out. But as far as I know, we got through the week.
What's he going to grab this time?
Hello. Yeah, kiss on the dick.
But this week, Magic Round, look, Parramatta could easily end up with 3 sin bids just because we're shit. But who knows?
Yeah, can't wait for this magic. It's gonna be magic this round, mate. Yeah, it'll be magic. Okay, next one. It's on Dan. Ooh,
Like Donkey
this
Kong.
might be a threat.
Dan, it is on like fucking Donkey Kong this weekend. Tigers vs Dragons. Winner takes all. Loser will get fucking sprayed within an inch of his life. Up for fucking mighty Tigers.
Was he trying to make it sound ominous and like
Yeah.
cool at the start?
And I think he was trying to channel the great Dragon.
The Mad Dragon.
Mad Dragon
Firing up.
podcast.
It is on. It's a big weekend of sports. You got Tigers.
It's you two, isn't it?
It's us two versing as well.
It would have been the perfect Magic Round to go to,
Would have
honestly.
been great. Look, if someone wants to give us free tickets and fly us up there,
And free accommodation.
yeah, we'll take it. Any sponsors, reach out. But yeah, either way, Matt's gonna pizzle you on the speak pipe, so you're gonna pizzle him on the next podcast. So
Look,
see what happens.
As I said in the chat, I don't even know who he is for this
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to acknowledge
Disowned
him for this
Disowned
next
him
week.
as a friend. As for me,
I think I
James,
disowned him
I
as-
also don't know who James is.
Yep.
Who are you?
I think I disowned
I
Matt as
will
a friend
be-
a long time ago.
Either leaving the house or kicking Brendan out during the
Yeah.
Para Sharks game.
I mean, it's 2-on-1. Like,
yeah.
you got Ash, so
I can't believe you've been kissed on the dick actually twice. Like, obviously, you missed out on the Simbin round, but now you get the buy into us on a 5-day turnaround. It is fucked. Talk about fucking hard draws,
yeah, because
guys.
he's a Friday night, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dragons are Saturday
Yeah, it's
night.
been a bit lucky. You guys also have some mental scars where if it does get tight, like if there was ever a game
Moses
to
is gonna
play,
kick a
is
field goal.
yeah, that's the big like
He's
you-
gonna kick a 50-meter
Yeah.
field goal. Fucked. It's fucked.
Fuck it. Moses 100-meter field goal.
Yeah,
First
100-meter
ever.
field goal. It'll happen. Okay, next one is from Dave Will's career Perth's marquee
This is
man.
going to be about Will Kennedy. 100%.
That's so good.
Hey boys, another one
Hey, boys.
quickly. Do you guys believe that Will Kennedy should go to the Perth franchise or the PNG franchise? I feel so sorry for the bloke. He puts in all this hard work and effort trying to carry that lackluster spine of the Sharks. He really fucking deserves better.
Mm.
Like, really, really deserves better. It's become beyond a joke. He's been the Sharks' best player every week. He drags them to wins, probably on a quarter of the fucking salary that Nico is, but just doesn't get the recognition.
Yeah,
I think he should move on. Who knows? With a bit more pressure on Hines, it might make him play better, if that's even possible. But anyway, boys, keen to hear your thoughts.
Oh, mate.
He doesn't get the recognition. It's
Yeah.
not like he's on top of the Daily
Yeah.
M's or anything.
Fuck
No.
me. I swear he just keeps moving the goalposts because I swear earlier this year we could find a speak pipe of him saying, drop Will Kennedy, put Nico to fullback.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there
is.
And if you search up Will Kennedy in our in our fantasy chat, I reckon there is him absolutely plastering Will Kennedy, saying he's dog shit and all this.
Not good enough. And now he's the marquee man. Like before it was Trindle because like you move the post for Nico. Oh, Trindle's now the guy who's worth so much money. Now it's Will Kennedy. Is it all right for just our team to be like going like each individual can have good games. Each like we can just have it spread around, you know.
Next, he's just going to move on to the next spine member. That's fucking Brayley.
Yeah. Brayley, put him on a mill. Put him on a mill. Look, if I'm gonna be honest, Perth should be looking at Talon De Silva, Jerome Lua. Like, there's a
Dream
couple.
Buller.
Jerome Buller. There's a couple of good. Lachlan Galvin. Holy shit! There's a spine
Holy
right
shit,
there.
that's a good spine.
That's a spine they could really get a hold of in over like just a year or so as well. They could
Maybe
get all of them.
for some good forwards, Terrell May, Fanua
Yeah,
Pole,
yeah. Oh, they might be
I
signed
think
for a
Fanua
little bit.
Pole re-signed recently, and
Yes.
Terame.
Samuel Afanu.
Yeah. There's going to be a couple. I don't know. There's a couple players I would be looking at at Tigers there.
But on a serious note, I think Perth will be looking at a Will Kennedy that you could get him at a bit cheaper than some of the big fullbacks, and he can do a great job for you. You can go, you're going to be one of our main men. I think the one that they'll definitely be looking at is Trey Fuller.
Or
He'll be coming back from an ACL, but
or a Sua Farlonga.
Yeah.
yeah.
A Keeney or a Tuapiki.
You can fucking take your pick at the Titans.
Yeah.
How many fucking people have played
they got a lot
fullback
of
up there?
fullbacks. A lot of options, but yeah, I'm sure they'll be looking into it. Looking into it. I'm sure a lot of Newtown might even get fucking poached.
Yeah, probably.
if they continue to just keep winning comps.
Parramatta's got a SG ball team into the grand final, so they'll be all
get
poached.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Dragons Juniors are doing. Fucking probably fuck it all.
I go. Okay, next, last but not least, it's from Spaceships and Dogmates. Interesting.
Hey boys, just a quick update on the house.
Hello, Matt.
So,
Hell,
He's had a good lunch break.
Yeah,
put some
big lunch
exhaust
break.
fans in on the weekend. Very simple, just plug into where the downlights plug into. So just change it from a single adapter to a double adapter. So anyway, you cut the hole in the roof for the exhaust fan and they just clip in, and then you screw them so they're nice and secure. Plug them in, make sure they work. But two things. I think I've bought two higher suction for the water closet or the individual toilet, as you may know. It sounds like a fucking spaceship is about to take off. It is absolutely a fucking joke. But anyway, looks like I'm going to be dealing with it now. The other part is, when I bought all these fans at Bunnings, they were like $94 each, and there was a bloke there who that we all know and love, that's a member of this podcast. He saw me and didn't even offer a discount card. He could have saved me God knows how much money. Maybe could have bought a case of beer with it. Anyway, is this a dog move by him? Keen to hear your thoughts, boys.
For legal reasons, I cannot give my discount to anyone other than people in my house, so cop that. Yeah, look, I would love to hear his jet turbine take off every time he chucks at shit now.
I'll tell you what, shit smells good.
Yeah.
tell you what, his roof probably smells like shit now.
No returns, by the way, Matt. No refunds. I'll make sure your face is up on that wall so they will not.
Do not give
Definitely
refunds
are.
to this bloke.
And like after he says pizzled the Sharks, pizzled me for the last fucking half an hour. There wants a fucking discount? Fuck off. But please keep sending your speak pies. We love it. Can't wait for you to rip into Dan next week.
No, he's not going to rip into
Oh yeah, actually, you're going to rip into him, so look forward to that. That's all for the speak pipes, guys. Thank you again for sending them all in. Thank you for the listener questions as well, and send all of them in next week, and we look forward to them as always. Okay,
And damn Dan.
and damn Dan.
Look, it's the last week of April. Well, the last days of April. And Mullets for Mental Health is wrapping up. I will be continuing the mullet throughout the year. I'm not. It's become a part of me, honestly.
Keep it around till next April, and then shave it then.
And I'll do the world's greatest shave.
Oh.
Genius. Yeah, but thank you for everyone who's supported me and helping raise money for Mullets for Mental Health. You can still donate using the link below. Still got a couple days to do so. So if you're able to, any dollar amount helps. So yeah, thank you. And if you haven't donated, you're all a bunch of pussies.
because we haven't talked any NRL yet, guys.
Oh, really? No way.
We got NRL talk, so
Ooh.
let's get fucking ready to rumble. Big weekend of rugby league. We go to who impressed us as always. James, mate, who impressed you?
Look, so I'll be honest with everyone. I didn't watch a lot of
Yeah.
football on the Friday. Who impressed me? Look, Cowboys.
Cowboys, the Cows.
That's what, 4 or 5 in a row now.
Yeah.
yeah.
After what looked like a horrid start. I think you had them low on your list, Brad. And
last, I
then
had them last place.
yeah,
so.
and we're looking
Look
like a
at turnaround.
genius after first 3 rounds. But
Yeah.
look, this game might have said more about the Titans after the Titans did the Titans thing of scoring 3 quick tries and then conceding 50. But the Cowboys are hot to trot.
What to trot, he says.
The fact that
Did 4 try assists,
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
200 meters.
Nanai back in
the
the
fact that it was
starting team.
18, like I think it was 18-6 or 18-12 at halftime, and then it ends up 50-18. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, what?
Nanai back in the starting, getting a try as
Yeah.
well.
He
Was
looked
hot.
good.
And put a line through the Titans.
Put a line from 50. 50's done.
Unless you're Parramatta, you can't win the comp.
Yeah. Dan, mate, who impressed you?
Remember the Broncos, eh?
Yeah,
not Roosters.
Nah.
No, okay.
Yeah. The Broncos putting it on the doggies.
Yeah.
That deserves a little dance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone was so hot in the fucking Bulldogs. They go up to Suncorp,
And they got fucking bullied.
bullied,
Yeah, it's
flat
good,
tracked.
good game by the Broncos, you know.
Hobbo looked good at fullback.
Oh,
I'll tell
yeah.
ya. Like
Who's running the ball well, fucking.
he made their attack look a bit better
Yeah.
than what with Reese has been lately. He's been a bit clunky.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Reece Welsh is the problem.
Yeah. He's the problem. Cut him from Zane.
yeah, no good, no
He
good.
could go to Perth.
There we go. Perth.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Perfect.
We have fun. I think Broncos killed it. I would have picked them as my most impressive. I was similar to James. I did not watch a bunch of rugby league over the weekend in general. Just got drunk on that on the Friday, and then Saturday was a bit of a write-off. But look, I will say Manly did impress me. Getting the win over Penrith. Look, as much as we keep bringing it up, like Penrith are last place. So is it that impressive?
Penrith are last?
Penrith are last place.
Penrith
Aiden
are
Earl.
last.
Penrith are last.
Future immortal Nathan Cleary is leading his team to last place.
Yeah. Ivan, the future goat of coaching as well. Leading the team to last place. Tommy Turbo back was nice to see.
Yep.
I love seeing that
Mate,
from him.
he saw Moses come back and people were saying, Mitchell Moses is the most important player to his team. And Tom comes back and goes, no, it's me.
Yeah. I think I
Nope.
also won a multi from this game, so that also fucking makes me
Nice,
impressed by the
nice.
teams. But yeah, 26-10 up the Eagles.
Up the Eagles.
I got me Eagle Rock out for that one, you know.
You good old Eagle Rock.
Yep. All right. Now, as always, we go to who let us down. I'll go to Dan first. Dragons.
I didn't want to have to bring this up, but it's the Dragons.
I'm glad you are because if not, I was going to bring him up and I didn't watch the game.
This fucking hurt, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
watching that Sione Finau try, I guess you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rugby league
Yeah,
podcast.
rugby league happened. Rugby league happened.
You guys are like me last year. Fucking hell. No.
I was digging for the diggers.
Yeah, we were having a
Guys.
fucking dig.
It was a Falcon off Valentine
Ah.
Holmes' head. Sione Finau picks it up, runs 80 meters, scores a try.
Beautiful.
I thought, all right, this
We're on
is,
here.
This is going to be all
good
right.
attacking football.
It made it 6-all. This is going to be good. Next thing you know, it's 46-18.
Yeah.
It's full time. I throw my jersey across the fucking lounge room.
Beautiful.
And
Hey.
it was just, oh, mate,
Tough watch.
off watch.
Tough watch. I seen Hugo Savlabla.
Sub love. Mate.
He scored good on fantasy, so I was pretty happy with that.
fucking-
Sandon Smith absolutely killed it on Supercoach.
Yeah.
130 something.
yeah.
Sandon Smith, 2 tries, couple try assists. Fucking oh.
You guys made him look like a future immortal.
Mate, we made him look like prime Nathan Cleary.
Yeah. Prime Joey even.
Like honestly, if we come out this week and fucking dish up that shit against the Tigers,
He's gonna get pumped.
Luai will literally jump on our backs and just be a backpack.
He'll backpack. He will backpack.
Backpack.
Timothy, who let you down?
Look, this is an odd one because
It's the Titans. Both from the same game.
Yeah, look,
I only
yeah.
watched one game.
well,
2 weeks in a row, you can't say the Eels though. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
it's a good thing.
Yep.
I'm sort of split, and I might be screwing up Brandon here, but like, firstly, the Panthers let me down.
Yeah.
Even though I'm over the moon that they're last place.
Woo!
But
Wait, the Panthers are lost?
yeah,
Holy shit! No
after
way.
their win the week before, I thought maybe they've turned a sort of corner.
Yeah.
But they looked horrible against Manly.
They did. They certainly did.
And then the ones that truly let me down because I was starting to believe. I was believing
We
in the
believe.
Dolphins.
We
Yeah.
believe.
And they were going.
They had the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost wrapped up.
Christian Wolf had one of the all-time best halftime speeches you could
Yeah.
ever give.
And then,
I want
Too
to
bad
hear,
make any errors or mistakes.
Yeah.
I want to hear what Sticky's fucking halftime fucking.
Tapane
was.
said in the post-match press conference that Ricky challenged their character as men.
Are you a fucking man? Have
you
a
a fucking man?
dick.
Mate, the other day was fucking Anzac Day.
Yeah.
The diggers went out there and had a dig. Now it's your turn to fucking have a dig,
Get in
cunt.
the fucking trenches, get your fucking shovels, and have a fucking dig.
Get in there, score some fucking points, and have a fucking dig.
Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so apparently the Raiders did come out and have a dig, and I was like, obviously you're not writing off the Dolphins. They scored 28 points. They should have won the game, but like, yeah, it was just a bit disappointing. I want them to do good.
Yeah.
I want Isaiah Katoa to become the next elite halfback for New South Wales. It just wasn't their week.
Are Raiders like becoming the comeback team? Like they came back against us, and then this one was even fucking better. Like,
The comeback.
Are Raiders going to be top 4 this year?
are they going to be in the 8? I think I predicted that.
Can
so
we get
that's
a
pretty fucking
we get a
good.
Christian Wolf halftime speech? Yeah, boys. I think we're good. Let's just pack
Yeah,
it
pack it
away.
up.
Back it up, boys.
Pack it up. Let's just not go up out there for
Yeah.
the second half.
Go for
Let's
a
just
fucking
drop
just
the
go
ball
home.
on first tackle
Yeah.
over and over and
Over
over
again.
again.
Yeah.
Let them score a couple of tries here and there.
You know one thing. Oh, you still got your
Yeah.
who,
still
who
have
let
to
you
have
down?
mine.
So I'll let you do that. But
Yeah. Because I'm going to fucking rip it.
okay, I'll put something out there in the world. Something that impressed. I'll go back to something that impressed me.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the clip of Toby Sexton's kick for touch that bounced off the trainer?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Has to get fucking pulled back.
Yeah, when the fuck does that happen?
Yeah,
I
that's
swear that's the first time I've ever seen it happen.
It's an all-time
And,
fucking Falcon.
and it's not like the trainer was even dilly-dallying. He was
Yeah.
like fucking
was running
50
off the
meters
field.
running off the field. Like he didn't do anything wrong. Gets hit in the back of the head.
Fuck, it was a good kick for touch
I mean,
as well.
What I've heard, Valentine Holmes' Falcon was pretty good as well if it led to a try. But like this Falcon was all-time watching
Week of
it.
the Falcons.
Yeah.
Call
Week of
it
the
the weekend of the Simbins. Nah, it's the weekend of the Falcons.
It is sin bin week, honestly. And that's where we're going to get into more stuff. We don't ref bash, and we've
We did a ref bash last week. You'll be
No,
happy to
not at
know.
all.
Yeah,
no.
we've been honest and true to ourselves this whole year, and we don't ref bash on this podcast. And that's why I'm going to start with ref bashing. This game, where I'm going into it's the Sharks Tigers game. If you didn't fucking know,
And before we start ref bashing, here's Todd Smith.
Yeah, we have Graham Annesley, the ref boss over there. Nico, look away while we fucking talk about the ref.
Literally turned him around.
Look, I have already stated I think they played a great game. We played a pretty average game, but it was amplified by some fucking howlers. And first try was Lockie Galvin's 1 meter forward pass. They pass it to Fainu and just literally like pops it like this. It was fucking weird to watch. It was a forward pass. The second try was a fucking bomb. And Jack Bird's in the fucking 10. They even say it in the commentary, like, oh, Jack Bird's in front of the kicker. And I'm just going, he is. We have all these fucking people in the bunker and they're not going to fucking call it. Fair enough. That's 2 tries there. Okay. That was a couple of bad ones. But then obviously your sin bins, that were fucking horrible as well. But then
they're a both way thing.
They're both way.
Yep.
They're both way. The Ronaldo situation, we've gone over that. Should have been a penalty. Look, I don't want them to be penalties, but I think in the letter of the law and the fucking week that was, I think it could have been and it should have, and we lost a challenge because of it, which we then would have used in the dying moments of the fucking game. There was a touch by Talon De Silva that we wanted to challenge from Trindle's field goal, because his field goal, it's skewed very fucking far right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it didn't have any distance with a wind assistance.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. And then all of our players are going, it was touched, going to the ref, like, it was touched. And he's like, they'll check it. They didn't fucking check it. They didn't give a fuck. And then that set 7 tackles, march up the field. Guess what? Another situation where I would have loved to fucking challenge, because Hazelton...
I think you'd lose this challenge every day of the week.
In what fucking mind would Hazelton ever actually strip that ball? His hand was on the ball. It was wrapped tight. But Sione Fainu goes down and lets go. And he looks up and smiles because he knows he's just fucking won him the game. And look, that's where I would say...
I agree with James. I think you do lose that challenge because his hands are all over the ball and Fainu lets go knowing that it's going to get called a strip.
That's what he knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's a fucked decision. And that's where I'll rest my case of fuck the refs. We were robbed. Yeah.
Just going off that game, I just seen something come across my desk.
Okay, yeah.
Joey Johns actually walked out with 25 minutes to go of the commentary.
Wow.
Because of all the sin bins and everything. Because you guys would have seen him blow up over the weekend. But he actually walked out of the fucking commentary box because of it.
Well, I was...
That's fucking
I was gonna
crazy.
walk out at one stage as well. But yeah, look, that's who let me down.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Sorry for bashing you for a little bit and bashing the refs, but we don't ref bash at all.
No, not at all.
Okay. That is the wrap up of that. Now we have obviously Panthers covered last. We love that. Will Kennedy is still on top of the Dally M's, gentlemen, at 25 points. The 2 thickies, though, are chasing behind. We got
Terrell and Payne.
Terrell and Payne, both going to be New South Wales front row. You'd expect those kind of efforts. Look, was Adam Fanua Blake on the same amount of run meters with 20 less minutes? Yes, he was. So, fuck you, man. Cop some strays. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is sin bin round, and how could I forget? Trell Mitt becomes the all-time most sin bin player.
Wow.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Trell Mitt.
Well done, Trell.
Look, as much of a grubby as he is also just a part of this time of a horrible rugby league.
Yeah, where the most sin bins are happening.
I honestly thought it would have been Victor Radley. Not going to lie.
Well, he's still got time. How was the stat of 2016 had like 18 sin bins the whole season? This round had about the fucking 20 or whatever.
It had 18 on the dot.
18 or whatever, yeah. It's so ridiculous.
And that makes it a record-breaking round.
Record-breaking round.
The most sin bins in a single round.
The crazy part is it's not actually changing the game's outcomes as much as what it has in previous times because everyone's getting sin bin. Both sides.
Yeah.
Like, look, so you missed this. You only watched half of the episode. Last week, I bagged out the refs for the free sin bins that was in the Para and Tigers game, where then they somehow didn't sin bin Mitch Moses, which was probably the only one that was a sin bin.
Can we count those into this weekend? Because it was Monday. So,
Look, PVL has to act fast, otherwise the game is it's spiraling out of control at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think it will be after Magic Round. I don't think they're going to fucking make immediate changes. I did see something about them probably not going to go back in time and be like, 1 minute ago, we're going to pull them up for that.
Yeah, there is, while I was while I was saying that Joey Johns thing,
Yeah.
there is a rule change of what the bunker can rule on.
Yeah.
I haven't gone in depth with that, but yeah.
It's, the game, like, he's trying to make this entertaining sport for everyone and trying to bring it over to America, but like, if I'm Americans watching players get fucking put off for 10 every couple of minutes, or like going back 5 plays, I'm like, what's going on, man?
I thought this game was good.
Why was that guy allowed to smash him in the head, but then this one, he's been sin binned, and then
what's going on?
Like,
what's going on with the sport we love?
Said something about consistency last week, and now they were just over the top with fucking being consistent.
Consistently bad, consistently poor, consistently shit.
It's consistently fucked. PBL, fix your shit, and
Otherwise, we'll fix it for you.
we'll fix it for you. Watch
And
out.
by that, we'll just say no more sin bits.
Yeah.
We'll stick Matt on you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch out, something's coming for you. What did he say? Something like that. Fucking hell.
You get what you deserve or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
You get what's coming for you.
You get what's coming for you, PBL. It's not a threat, but okay. That is NRL. Obviously, Magic round to come. Looking forward to that,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
we already went through our teams who were versing.
Big
So
weekend of sports. Can't wait.
it's the round of the Couch Commentators
The
podcast.
couch commentators.
Like
round.
me versus Lucas, even though he's not here.
Yeah.
And then you guys.
Big round.
And Statsman Philo.
And
That's
Statsman Follow.
Follow.
Statsman Follow is a Tigers fan. He's a wanker.
He's a cockhead. Shout out Statsman Follow.
Shout out you.
Now, eye catchers, gentlemen, Dan Mate.
Look, this is not a topic that we bring up.
Holy fuck! I
Very-
just realised eye catchers, but yeah, continue on.
No way.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
Aiden's going to froth this.
It's not a topic we bring up very often, but
Yeah.
Aiden usually brings it up in the podcast.
Mm.
It's soccer, or football as the English like to call it.
Round ball.
But this is Australia and we call it soccer. And in the A-League, Auckland FC have finished first and claimed the premiership, which they call is finishing
minor
first.
premiership.
Yeah, it's basically the minor premiership in their inaugural season in the
Wow.
A-League. That's pretty
Hats
crazy.
off, mate. Good
Something the
stuff.
MacArthur Bulls couldn't do.
Good stuff, Auckland. Good stuff. Yeah. Now we go to James for something completely different, different sport as well. James.
Yeah. Look, do I watch any Premier League games? No.
No.
Do I keep an ear on the ground? No. Have I been missing Soccer Report by Aiden Earl?
I have
Yes.
been,
Yes.
Yeah.
But Liverpool have won the Prem a few weeks early.
Wow.
Obviously in the EPL, English Premier League, for those at home. I know people might not know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They might
Why
not.
not?
Some casual fans out there.
Top of the ladder wins. There's no semi-finals, no grand final. It's just whoever finishes gets to the finish line first wins. And yeah,
Our
they've done
race
it with
should
weeks
be.
to spare.
15 points above Arsenal as well.
Yeah, like comfortable.
Killed it.
If it was the same in the A League, Auckland FC would have just won in
Yeah.
the inaugural year. But
Yeah, they've got to go through semi-finals.
Yeah.
And
Get to the grand final and get the dab.
but the one impressive thing is, like, considering their manager resigned at the end of last season, so a new manager got the job done.
Yeah.
Maybe
New
Klopp was
manager.
the problem.
Maybe Klopp was the problem.
and Man City nowhere to be seen.
Man City bad. Leicester even worse.
And Arsenal came second.
Okay.
And should be sacked soon.
Yeah. Now, for me, I want to go something completely different, and not in the EPL and not in the A League, but it's in the I believe it's League 2. It's Wrexham, boys. Wrexham gets promoted for a 3rd year running, and look,
That's
they're on
crazy.
their way up. As some may know, there's a pretty good series on Disney. Shout out Disney, not an ad, but it's Ryan Reynolds and McElhenney.
Rob McElhenney.
Both own the team, and they go through how their seasons of going through promotion and how it is to run a team. They found out, as 2 Americans who love their sport, that you can literally just buy a team at the bottom and bring them to the top. So that's their plan. Put some money in, and
I seen a quote from Ryan Reynolds. He said, if you would have told me that 3 years ago I'd be crying about a soccer team from North Wales,
Yeah.
you'd be Rob McElhenney.
Yeah. It's crazy what money can do.
Yeah.
Honestly, look out to us buying a shit team soon, and we're gonna bring them up.
Who can we buy? MacArthur Bulls, maybe?
Yeah.
Wait, they're already in there. What's the local soccer team called?
I believe they're called Swansea. Shout out, Aiden. And that's our soccer report done for this year. Beautiful stuff, gentlemen.
Aiden to bring the soccer report back soon.
Eye catch is done. Beautiful as always. Any chat? Anything you guys want to bring up?
Yeah, real tiny bit of cricket chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, the IPL is still going on,
Yeah.
but wanted to quickly highlight the top wicket takers so far in this season. Josh Hazelwood,
Joshy.
Aussie
Nice.
Josh,
Hazo.
the big bush horse. Look, he's sort of like always thought of as like the third best out of our three big quicks. But like, there's a good argument that when he's fit, he is the best.
Yeah.
His numbers speak for himself. I saw some stupid commenter like bagging him out, saying, "Oh, he's fit for these before this money." He would have got paid the money if he doesn't play. It would be smarter to not be playing. The fact is, a tournament like this, when your body is a bit ginger, where you only have to bowl fucking 4 overs a game, is perfect. But yeah, like.
And most of the time, you're not batting either.
Yeah,
Like in the IPL.
like a game or two ago, in his last 2 overs, I think he took like 4 wickets and went for 9 runs.
That's crazy.
Not bad. That's pretty good fucking
Yeah.
stats, mate.
That sounds like me bowling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just
I remember it. Yeah.
just wanted to take this moment out just to say good work, Bush Horse.
Any word about Cam Green playing good? or-
I haven't looked. It hasn't popped up on my radar, so I don't know. I don't think he would have backed up his first 100 with a second by the sounds of it.
Dan, any wrestling news? I'm keen to hear. Anything
not
new.
really. You know, it's probably just the same as last week.
You'd be fucking happy to hear. Like, after watching WrestleMania, my Facebook has just been flooded with fucking wrestling. All I see is wrestling shorts now. And I'm becoming a big fan. I'm getting hooked.
This is how it happens.
I'm
This is
getting
what happened to
fucking
me and
hooked.
Lucas on TikTok.
Mate, literally a year ago,
Yeah.
Lucas called wrestling gay.
Yeah.
Me and him have had so many conversations about fucking wrestling lately.
Yeah.
It's not even funny.
I'm starting to believe in Joe Hendry. He's my favorite.
Yeah,
same.
I just love like how goofy his character is, and I think I could now, after seeing like some shorts of him, there was no one better to cop the RKOs from.
I've been singing that song for the last 2
I
weeks.
believe in Joe Hendry.
Beautiful.
Randy Orton versus John Cena soon.
Yeah, I've seen that come across my desk as well, mate. Looking forward
Backlash,
to
it's
that.
happening, mate.
Backlash, okay.
I feel like
Beautiful.
I'm 12 years old again.
Oh, me too. If you want more wrestling, fucking DM Dan.
DM Dan, he'll put out a 4-hour wrestling podcast
Yeah.
weekly.
Me and Ken said earlier that we could just do a podcast on the hottest women in the WWE. I
Well,
reckon we
tier
could.
list. We'll get him on for a tier list. He lives in the area. Come on.
We'll get Ken on for a wrestling podcast.
Look forward to that. And beautiful stuff as always, gentlemen. Another great week. I'm glad to be back. But yeah,
Are
as
we
always.
glad to have him back?
Oh, well, maybe. As always, like, comment, subscribe, follow all the social medias, and we will see
Buy the
you
merch.
guys. Buy the merch. Buy the merch.
And if you
See-
don't subscribe, I will find you.
Yeah.
And you don't get what's coming for you.
You get what is coming for you. Catch us.